Hello everyone. Today I don't have a script and I'm not speaking to you as a professor but as a person. I want to draw from my 30 years of experience as a mathematician, 10 years studying mathematics and earning my doctorate, 10 years working as a mathematician in the private sector, and 10 years as a math professor here at TH Rosenheim to give you some tips on how you can succeed in your business mathematics studies and even enjoy it. First tip, form a study group. My first study group was born out of frustration. What? You also didn't get anything out of the exercise sheet and didn't understand anything in the lecture? It was with exactly these words that my first conversations with my fellow students began. And after the conversation, we already felt a little better, because shared frustration is only half as bad. And after that, we tried again and again. And eventually, we managed to figure out something on the exercise sheets and actually understood something from the lecture. And in the end, it was a lot of fun solving tricky exercises together, because someone always has an idea and brings it to the team. In my opinion, one big advantage of studying mathematics is that community and teamwork aren't just buzzwords in glossy brochures, but are actually practiced with real enthusiasm. If only because, as a lone wolf, you don't stand a chance. It's completely different in other degree programs. Law students, for example, tear pages out of the civil code before exams to gain an advantage during the test. Tip number 2, take every opportunity to present. Who do you think gets to present at the company and earns opportunities for advancement? And who ends up doing programming tasks in the basement? Exactly. Those who dare to present get to do so, and those who duck away end up programming in the basement. But you have to practice presenting so people don't think you're a wallflower. That's why you should practice presenting while mistakes won't cost you your career, while you still have friendly classmates and professors who will give you well-intentioned advice. So my tip, solve problems on the board, give seminar talks, talk about your semester abroad, and do all of this in front of the largest audience possible. They're all just cabbage heads anyway. That's exactly how I learned to present. Tip number 3, don't just copy your worksheets. You wouldn't send your friend to driving lessons at the driving school in your place and then maybe even to the test with your ID and expect that you could drive your car afterwards. So if you want to be good at math, you have to do your worksheets yourself. Tip number 4, give math a chance. Why is -1 times -1 equal to 1? If you say that it doesn't matter, because in life, if anything, only the result counts and you can just find that out with a calculator, then I agree with you if you want to become a business major, a salesperson, or a warehouse worker. But as a mathematician, you have to get to the bottom of things. And you practice that with questions like, why is -1 times -1 equal to 1? If you're truly interested in that, you'll come across fascinating stories. Most of the time, it's about making calculations simpler and more elegant, and ultimately making life easier. A classic example of this is the invention of zero. Without zero, there would be no place value system, and without a place value system, written multiplication, for example, would be incredibly complicated. So give math a chance. Take a genuine interest in the definitions, theorems, and proofs from mathematicians. Then, step by step, you'll learn to think the way they do. And then you'll be able to solve practical problems from everyday life and work much more systematically and effectively. And that's exactly what sets you apart from business students. Tip number 5, practice with old exams. Get as many old exams from your professors as you can. Work through them. Find someone who can correct your solutions for you. Or if you can't find anyone, correct them yourself. Redo the problems you got wrong. Keep doing this until you get all the problems right. A reasonably diligent professor won't ask exactly the same questions again. But if you've worked through some of their problems, you'll know how they think. And when you come across their questions in a stressful situation like the exam, you won't be completely caught off guard. That's it. Those are my tips for your math studies. I hope they help you a little. Have a great day. Yours, Wolfgang Bischof.